Hi there, my name is Shalina. I'm the founder and lead tutor at Rising Readers Academy. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to play our reading race games. This one here is our beach theme for the summer. And what you're going to need is the beach reading race game board. So in the PDF file that you have received, you will have a color version. There's a grayscale version in case if you don't have access to a color printer. And then there's also a blank version of the game board. This is where you could add your own words related to the phonics skill of the week. So for example, this specific game board focuses on the floss phonics rule, and you could put different words from what's on the game board given to you here, so your child could practice other words related to that rule. So here is our game board. You're also going to need a die. In the PDF file of this game, you will receive a cut-out version of a die. So you could either use that one or you could use one of your own. With this specific die, I put packaging tape all over it just to help prevent wear and tear. And then I also laminated the game board to prevent wear and tear. You're also going to need game pieces to play. So if you don't have any game pieces, you could use the ones provided in the PDF file, and each player will get a game piece. And then you're also going to need the challenge cards. So within the PDF file, you will have challenge cards related to the phonics rule that the game board is themed off. Okay, so we have our challenge cards here and our die. So before you begin the game, you're going to set a timer for 10 minutes, and the goal of the game is to get to finish before the timer ends. So each player will take turns rolling the die, and whatever number it lands on, that's the amount of spaces that they move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once they land on their word, your child is going to read the word bell, and they're going to use the word in a sentence. So for example, the school bell rang at 9 a.m. Okay, once they've read the word correctly and used the word correctly in a sentence, the next player goes on. Okay, 1, 2. So this player landed on the sand pail. So whenever a player lands on a sand pail, they're going to pick up a challenge card. So with this challenge card, it says to draw a picture of and then they're going to draw a quick picture of these 3 words. So this challenge card helps children practice reading more words related to the phonics skill. I also forgot to mention at the beginning of this video that you're going to need a pencil and paper. I'm just going to go through what the different challenge cards are, just so that you're familiar with what they entail. So you would have there's usually 2 draw a picture of challenge cards. So these are some other examples. So they're going to read the word, a hill, bell, and a spill. So we're going to have to draw a picture illustrating these individual words. And then there's the other ones. There's also read the sentence challenge card. So there are usually 2 of these. So this will help them practice their reading fluency, focusing on the specific phonics skill. I smell fish on the grill. Jeff is the boss in his jazz class. You will also receive a mystery word challenge card. So in this specific example, it says it rhymes with class and begins with the letter G. Now, each of the lines represents one sound. Okay, so if they say gas, for example, gas has 3 sounds, so that would be incorrect, because there's 4 sounds in this specific mystery word. And the answer is actually glass. G-U-A-S. And when it comes to the floss rule, the letters F, L, S, and Z get doubled whenever they come after a short vowel sound in a word. So the reason why there's not a line for both of the S's in glass is because double S makes 1 sound. So it's very important to note that each of these lines represents 1 sound. And then you'll also see a challenge card related to heart words of the week. So in this specific challenge card, they're going to use all 3 words in 1 sentence. So they don't have to write the sentence. They could say it verbally, or if you want them to practice their writing, you could also have them write it as well. So that concludes our video. If you have any questions related to how to play this reading race game, please feel free to reach out to myself or any other of our tutors.